Friends, today let's talk about what just happened at the United Nations General Assembly. Former President Donald Trump took the stage for the first time in 6 years, and what was supposed to be a serious address on global issues quickly turned into something very different, a mix of complaints, personal stories, and sharp criticism of the UN itself. Let's break it down for you in a spoken news style. So, picture the scene: world leaders gathered in New York, expecting to hear Trump's vision on wars, global crises, and America's role. He did touch on those, yes, the wars in Ukraine, Gaza, Sudan, immigration pressures, and climate change. But very quickly, the focus shifted. Right from the start, Trump complained about the teleprompter not working properly. He even joked that whoever was in charge of it was in big trouble. Then, he started talking about an escalator, or rather, an elevator malfunction, while he and the First Lady were making their way up. He said if she wasn't in great shape, she might have fallen. Instead of policy, the audience got a string of personal gripes. But the most unusual part came when Trump turned back the clock to his days as a real estate developer. He told the UN that years ago, he actually put in a bid to renovate their headquarters. According to Trump, he offered to do the job for around $400 to $500 million, with luxurious finishes, marble floors, mahogany walls, the works. But the UN rejected his bid. Instead, the project went ahead with a different contractor, and in Trump's telling, the cost skyrocketed to somewhere between $2 and $4 billion, and the results weren't as good. He framed this as proof that the UN is wasteful, inefficient, and mismanaged. Now, why bring up this old real estate bid during a speech to the world? For Trump, it was more than a personal memory, it was his way of saying, look, I was right then, and I'm right now. He tied it into a larger message, that the United Nations wastes money, drags its feet on solving global conflicts, and doesn't live up to its potential. He even went so far as to say that while major wars raged around the world, he never once got a call from the UN offering to help. From there, he turned to immigration, claiming many countries are being overwhelmed by people with different customs, different religions, different everything. On climate change, too, he expressed deep skepticism, suggesting global initiatives were more about politics and bureaucracy than real solutions. So how was this received? Well, let's just say it raised eyebrows. Many leaders expected a hardline but traditional foreign policy speech. What they got was part rally, part stand-up, and part real estate pitch. The renovation rent, especially, stood out, unlike anything typically heard on that world stage. For Trump supporters, this was classic Trump, blunt, unfiltered, and willing to call out institutions. For critics, it was another example of him mixing personal grudges with global policy. In the end, the address wasn't just about war, climate, or migration. It was about Trump reminding the world who he is, a businessman, a populist politician, and someone who never forgets a rejection, especially one involving marble and mahogany. And that's the story from New York, where Trump's UN speech turned less into global statesmanship and more into a personal rant over a renovation bid rejected years ago.